mean eating poi and pizza? Who the hell would do that? Eat poi and pizza. Who does that? Idiots do that. You get diarrhea, you gotta eat poi and pizza.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Poi and Pizza Podcast. What are you grinning at, Mal?
You know, it's one of those days, man. You know, it's one of those days where you just feel like you need another day.
It feels like it's Monday.
Oh man, yeah. I'll be honest, man. Getting up in the morning sucks. I'm not a morning person. So getting up early sucks for me. You know, getting up at 6:30, that's early for me.
I feel you. I am not the morning person either. However, my youngest is 5:45, 6 o'clock. She's smiling, and I'm like, I just want to punch you in the nose. Go back to sleep. I don't condone
child abuse.
Spanking, I do.
Yeah.
Child abuse, no.
I don't condone child abuse that much.
That much.
Kidding. Don't come to arrest me. No protest, please.
The picket signs. It was a long weekend.
Was it?
It was a packed weekend.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. What did you do this weekend?
Oh, dude. First off, I almost died this weekend.
Okay.
And I have a beef to pick with you bleepholes. Who Saturday, I'm on my way to take my girls to soccer.
Okay.
So I'm coming up Monono towards Banyan Drive. Get ready to turn left on Cam Avenue.
Okay.
I get a green turn arrow. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. By this time, I'm already in the middle of the turn.
Okay.
These three, not one, three bleep holes are coming from Cam Avenue towards Keokaha.
Okay.
Swerve into the turn lane for Banyan and run through the red light, smiling at me as they almost T-boned me and my girls.
Wow.
And it wasn't just one of those, you know, when the light turns yellow and then it's red, you're like, "Argh!" and you barely make it through.
Yeah.
It wasn't one of those. It was red. And while it turned red, they went into the turn lane and ran the light and almost took out me and my girls. And turns out, so I went to see where they were because I tried to report it. They had BKS on the back of their car, painted on the back of the car, and smiling at me as they literally almost T-boned me like it was some sort of joke. And then they're over at 4 Mile on a celebration of life. How's that? Almost kill somebody
really
on a celebration of life. So yeah, of course, you know, I go down 4 Mile and here's all the local brothers, you know, smoking it up, staring at me as I'm driving down because I just want to figure out, you know, I want to get the license plate.
Yeah.
And dude, don't drive like an a-hole for real.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I don't get, and this isn't one of those where, oh, someone's in a hurry. They just literally wanted to blow through a light and just chance them.
Oh.
And it, dude, I was pissed. So the whole time I'm at the girls' soccer game, I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But, yeah, man, I can't. Don't be a bleep hole driver, please.
To be young.
Yeah.
And to think that you're invincible.
Yep. Yep. Hey, let's celebrate life by
man.
taking another.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, dude.
Yeah. Oh, and then so Sunday, I had our DIA cleanup downtown.
So DIA stands for
Downtown Improvement Association. Okay. Now we are trying to make our downtown on the Hilo side a prettier place to be.
Sure.
So we in the last like 6 months we've had big groups that come out and so the last time we came and we removed all of the stuff that wasn't being cared for, and it was a haven for like drug needles and human feces, and it was just, I mean, it was a mess. So we cleaned it all out, and I'll be darned if the Hare Krishnas didn't just crucify us on social media. Oh, you just, you know, you scorched the earth. You're paving. It's a concrete paradise now. You guys gonna lay concrete over everything. And I'm like, what? We just pulled some weeds.
It's looking a hell of a lot better down there, man. Like I can attest. You know, I'm not a part of the DIA, but you know, it's noticeably a better. You know, it looks a lot better. You know, a lot nicer place to take your family, that kind of thing. So whatever's going on down there, it's definitely more welcoming to people.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. So
don't ask the merchants at downtown, because no matter what we do, they're always mad about something.
Yeah, that's
and it's just
human nature, dude.
And it's a group of volunteers. So kudos to all you guys that volunteer for the nonprofits. I mean, we know it's a thankless job, but you're doing it for a reason, and we appreciate you. We've been there, we've done it, but dude, my back is sore. Like, I'm having a hard time sitting on a toilet because I was crouching over and pulling weeds, and like, your hammies hurt.
Yeah,
Like,
the hammies are the worst, dude. Yeah, man, I know what you mean. I put together a dresser, one of those cheap dressers from Walmart.
Wait a minute, you put it together?
Yeah, dude, I put stuff together,
Nice.
man. I'm really good at that kind of stuff. So anyway, I put one together, and like, dude, like when you're like standing up and down all the time, oh my gosh, the hamstrings are just, I don't even know what the word is, but it is awful. So anyway, I know the feeling with the hamstrings, man. They suck. They're painful.
It hurts.
It definitely does hurt, man. It definitely does hurt.
So you watched the fight?
I did. Yeah, I watched the fight. It was pretty cool. I know we're gonna talk more about it on Decided though,
Yep.
so I don't want to give away too much over here. But I did have a nephew who was like hardcore Conor McGregor, and he's like just, most of us are. You could kind of tell, the 20-somethings were for Conor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
for those of us who, we know boxing. We grew up with boxing. Like, we understood. They just see fighting as fighting. You know what I mean? But we see boxing as like a pure sport. So he's over there. He's all pumped up, and he's like, getting mad at everybody, like making these pissed off faces.
First 3 rounds.
He's like, totally. He was so hardcore, But before the fight, he kept telling me how Conor's gonna knock him out and this and that, and Mayweather's never seen this kind of thing. So, but as the fight starts going on and Mayweather starts dominating the fight, like he has this look on his face, like he just wants to demolish everyone. He's like so pissed, that his guy didn't freaking get it done. But anyway, it was, it's just that. It's youth, man. They say that youth is wasted on the young, man. I don't know. I mean, that's not too far from the truth because
No. You know what? And that actually that brings up a point. Youth is wasted on the young, because I've got another bone to pick.
Yeah.
All right, just being out about this weekend, and we went to a barbecue, for the fight too.
Yeah,
but when we were in town after the soccer game, it is so disturbing. We see these 8, 9, 10-year-olds that are running around dropping F-bombs like it's nothing. You effing that, and I'm looking around. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
No. Look, I do not have a priest's mouth. Okay, I tend to throw a few out every now and then.
Sure.
Right? Don't get me wrong. We all do.
We're sailors, man. We're sailors.
Absolutely. But I refuse to do it in front of my girls, and I refuse to have them speak like that. And so I'm looking around, and I see them just going like that. I'm like, dude, where are their parents? And lo and behold, the parents turn around and say, "Hey, you little effer, get over here! I told you effing get in the car. I effing lick you. And I'm like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. What is going on, you guys, that you would talk to your children like that? It's unbelievable. Hey, you little effers,
gosh.
get your ass in the car.
Yeah, no, that's funny, dude.
Man,
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
all right.
I guess we grew up with it.
Yeah.
I hear it a lot and stuff, and I don't know, man. I guess it's just different crowds, different strokes for different folks. But I mean, it's, it's just, I don't know what to say. I grew up in the homestead. Like that's this, it was kind of a normal thing. I mean, I don't think it wasn't real direct in that way. Like we still respect, our kids and stuff. Obviously, I don't go and, throw F-bombs at my kids or anything like that. But yeah, dude. I mean, that's, it's just.
Did you ever get scoldings? Like if your
It's been
daughter,
around.
if you're sitting there and your daughter's like, F this.
No, they would never do that.
Right, but if they did, you would say, "Hey, watch your mouth."
No, I wouldn't say watch your mouth.
No?
I would whoop that ass, dude.
All right. See? Okay.
I'm just saying,
all
bro.
right. No. But that's my point. That's what
I'm sure it goes on like when I'm not around.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm sure
Yeah.
it goes on when I'm not around, but not when I'm around. Like
Right.
Hold your tongue.
Yeah, So that's my point. But what I've seen is that now it's getting so blatant where the kids are literally saying it to the parents, and the parents are like,
That's just crazy.
Yeah, you are not your kids' friends. You are their
No,
parents.
you're not.
Don't be a friend. Be a parent.
That's right. You gotta be a parent, man. Sometimes it's hard, because you want to be the cool parent.
Oh yeah. I've been there.
Yeah, number 5 in on the in BigIsland.com article, 10 things that parents do to annoy their teenagers. Number 5 is when parents try to act like they're from this generation. So
Hey, let's be honest. As parents, right? I'm 40. You're in your 40s.
yeah,
They took care of you on that one.
45, man. I'm not embarrassed.
We've
I own it.
I think I'm pretty cool. I think I'm pretty hip.
Yeah.
And then I'll do something and my son's like, dude,
Yeah, that's
no,
the
don't.
truth,
I'll try to give him one of those.
Yeah, that's the truth, man.
one of
We're
these-
not.
No,
They're just not having it.
40-year-olds are not meant to dab.
They're not, man. They're
And,
not.
What is with the? You know what? It's funny because driving the kids to school, it looks like there's a bunch of kids with Tourette's.
Yeah.
We're driving into town and we see these kids that are in the passenger seats going. And I'm like, oh my gosh, the kid's having a seizure or something. And they're getting. I remember that
Yeah.
Cole used to do that. He'd be like, and just in his own world.
Yeah. Yeah, man. They just can't help themselves, man. They just gotta do it. When a song comes on, like my kids just start bouncing and they start doing all this stuff, and I'm like,
I guess
stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
It's the things
Stop.
the things we said we'd never say.
Yeah.
That our parents said to us.
Yeah.
Oh, that music is rubbish.
Yeah,
What
man.
the hell are you
my
listening
mom,
to?
Yeah, man. My mom was like movies, like she hated stupid movies, So like every time I'd watch a stupid, I love Jim Carrey, and
Oh, yeah.
when I, back in the 90s or whatever when he show, I'd watch his movies and I'd be like, oh man, this guy's so funny. And my mom was super blunt, so she'd be like, hey, that guy's a stupid. He's such an idiot. I can't believe you watch
must have
dumb
the same
shows.
mom.
I can't believe you watch dumb shows like that. Like she was so.
You're corrupting your brain.
Yeah, she's
What do you do?
she's so blunt, man. But I guess we're like that now. Like I tell them to stop. It's
Yeah, because music nowadays is
yeah. It's I am getting sick. It sucks.
that is now going to #1 on the billboards. What's he saying?
That will go to number one.
Dad, he's saying, you didn't get that? and you wonder why the kids talk to you like, hey, Dad.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
Open your mouth.
We grew up in the age of Dr. Dre and Snoop
Snoop
Dogg
Dogg.
and Biggie and Tupac,
Tupac,
like
yep.
some real
Lyricists.
serious, some real lyricists, man. And oh man, the stuff today, But I guess our parents said it about us too when we were that age,
Yeah, when they
I
go,
guess.
yeah, when they go from Ray Charles and stuff to Biggie Small. Did he just talk about women?
My parents had me when they were 40s, when they were in their 40s, so they were actually still on like Frank Sinatra.
Oh yeah,
Like they went,
yeah.
they went from Frank Sinatra right to
Snoop Dogg.
You know what I mean? Like it's like I can imagine them just going crazy.
I think that would be a great
man.
meld if we could take Snoop Dogg and remix a Frank Sinatra
Yeah,
song.
that would take a lot of skill. And by the way, if you do it, Snoop, royalty,
We get credit,
man. Hook
yeah,
us with-
yeah.
hook us
Point
some
Pizza.
royalty to Point Pizza, yeah,
That's right.
for sure, man.
Okay, so I have a question for you.
Okay.
Funny story time.
Okay, yeah,
We were having a conversation. DIA gets together, and our XCOM or our executive committee gets together, and we were having a discussion about the worst foot and mouth situation that you've had. Where you say something, you immediately regret it, and you want to pull your foot out your mouth. And it's funny because one of them, it wasn't anything they said; it was something they texted. So we were in a big group, and I'm not going to say any names, so don't worry. I'm not going to call you out. I'm just going to give this the situation because it's funny. We were in two different group texts, right? We had one group text which was us, or kind of our, the small group, and then we had the whole group that was in it. And she texted the wrong group about one of the people that were in the group.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah, dude, it was hilarious. So I have a question for you.
Oh
Yeah. It was an immediate, yeah. Hilarious. So have you ever done that? Have you ever? And we right?
Everyone's done it on text. Everyone's done it.
Yeah,
on
because
text.
you have multiple texts that you're
Yeah.
working on, and you end up
Yeah.
sending one.
Yeah.
But I've never sent one about someone to them that was going to someone else.
God, that's bad. I don't know if I've ever done that. I'm sure, I'm sure people like text their mom, "Hey, baby, are we gonna meet up after this?"
Netflix and chill.
Text it to
What
their
does
mom.
that mean?
Text it to their mom. Yeah.
So I have
man,
one.
that's bad.
I was in high school, so I'll give you a chance to think of yours.
Okay.
But I was in high school and I was in student council.
Okay.
And every year for a fundraiser, we would go to the mall, and we would do the gift wrapping during the holiday season. And we, the people that would pay, would raise the money for us. And so I was a young punk kid, I guess, and I'm sitting here, and this lady comes, and dude, I'll be danged if she didn't point me out. And she's got, like, normally we would wrap one or two things.
Yeah.
This lady comes with the bags, and she drops them down. She's like, okay, I want all of the size 3 underwears and the size 3 this in one bag. I want this and this and this in that bag and this and this. And I'm like, oh, you freaking kid. So I'm like, all right. So I'm wrapping, and my time comes up. And so my replacement comes in, and he goes, oh, okay. What are you working on? And I said, oh, my God, dude. You wouldn't believe this lady. She wants all of this in this box. And she wants this and this in that box. She wants this. And I turn around, and she's right there looking at me. God. And I go, and she's there if you have any questions. And, dude, I hightailed it out of there. And I was like, peace out. Yeah, dude.
Oh.
I didn't even stick around.
I would be gone, dude. That's freaking embarrassing. That is foot in mouth, dude.
Dude, that was knee all the way. That was the foot going to the knee.
All the way to the thigh.
Yes.
We got like some thigh in there even, half a hamstring. Oh, dude, that's bad. So I had one when I was selling cars. I sold cars for about 4 years. And in the car business, people always just assume that you're always getting ripped off. You know what I mean? Like that's like the most annoying thing is like, people always think that you're ripping them off. So I sold this car to this girl, and dude, straight up, man. I mean, gave her a great deal on the car, right? She bought the car for a lot less than the blue book said, blah blah blah, right? So anyway, the value wise, she was, it was a terrific deal for her. She accepted the deal, so or she wanted to make a deal, so I talked to my manager. We work it out. I call her up and I say, oh, congratulations, you got the car, right? We'll go ahead and do that price. You got the car. But knowing inside of me that, I was going to make a hell of a commission on that, even though she was getting it for a great deal. And, yeah, dude. So I congratulate her. She's super happy. I tell her bye. I put my phone in my pocket, and I just start cheering, man, because I'm like, oh, man, we're going to eat for 6 months, like I'm like boasting about it. And I'm like, oh, happy, I'm like,
I just made my quarter on this one car.
Yeah, this is going to put me on top, I'm like super happy, right? I take my phone out, dude, and I didn't freaking hang it up, man. And she heard the whole thing, and she's like, oh, what, talking smack. I didn't know what to say, dude.
What do you say?
So I can't run away like you, know what I mean? At that point, I'm just like, hey, you still got a great deal on the car.
I'm gonna knock off another 200.
I'm gonna make a great commission, but you still got a heck of a car. She's like, yeah, whatever. I'll be there at 3:00 to sign my damn papers, and I'm getting out of there.
She still bought the car.
She bought it. She did. No, because she was getting a great deal, and that's the thing too. A lot of times is, people go to a car lot and they think that they're getting ripped off. But here's the deal, like, so what does it mean exactly that someone feels like they're getting ripped off? Is it that you're paying more than what the car is worth? Because to me, that's getting ripped off.
Right.
Or is it how much commission or how much profit the dealership makes? Like, what does it mean to get ripped off? For example, if a car's worth $10,000 and I sell it to you for $11,000, but I make no money, are you getting ripped off? Or if the car's worth $10,000 and I sell it for $8,000, but I make $2,000, people feel like they're getting ripped off either way.
Right.
So it's, dude, like, I mean, you can't win. I mean, like, as far as selling cars and stuff, like, I felt like I always gave a great deal until I started bragging about my commission when the phone was on.
On the phone with them.
While the phone was on. That was freaking terrible, dude.
Now people are going in, hey, Chris, I give you a deal, but wait a minute, how much are you making first?
Yeah.
Because I want some of your hard work.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how much I make.
And I'll actually do this on my shoutouts.
Yeah.
But you guys, it was said to me because I was talking to Chad from Iona Car Sales.
Okay.
He's very good friends of us. Very good friends of the show. And
once again, by the way, they were like best dealer on the island.
Yep, best of East Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yep, best of East Hawaii.
And
and he made a good point. He says, Tony, take the price of the car out of the equation real quick. What's most important to you? And I said, well, price. And Pat Jr. and I If known each other for a while, and I said monthly payment, not price. I'm sorry. Monthly payment is very important. If I can reach this monthly payment,
sure,
I'm happy. So too many people they go in and like, well, they want to think that they got over on the dealership. It's not about that. They come in with an idea of what you want as your for the price. For the monthly payment that you want, if they can find the car that you want at the monthly price that you want, that's a win-win.
Yeah.
Right. Just like real estate, the value is what you're willing to pay for. Like
right.
if you're pleased with your payment, you're pleased with the car, then look, they deserve to get paid because that's what they do for a living. Like, no one goes to your job and says, like if you're a financial planner, right? And say, oh, well, give me some of your commission. We don't. When you're not in the service industry, people don't go to your business and ask you for deals.
Or you go to Walmart and say, hey, can I get a discount on that toilet paper?
Right. So why do it to people that are in sales? I never understood it because I've been in sales all my life, and everyone's like, well, give me a deal. Well, did you ask the hotel that when you stayed there? Well, hey, I don't want to pay $250 a night.
Yeah.
How about we do $220?
Hook me up.
Right? I mean, come on, you guys. Come on.
Yeah, man. But that's the life of the salesman. I mean, that's it's a wonderful life, man. What can I say? It's a super fun life and stuff. So, I mean, I agree 100%. Like if it's anywhere you go that's a service type of business like that, particularly like with cars. I mean, not all of those cars have a profit, man. Like this is and I'm gonna share something too that's kind of an insider thing, and I know all of the car people are like, oh, this guy's gonna give away a secret, but I am, and it's when you honestly, most people, including you probably who's listening, you don't really know what you want anyway. You think you know what you want,
right?
You want that 4-door Honda Civic that's got the great gas mileage, but then you've got 6 kids. You know what I mean? Like it's not. Like when you go in there, a lot of these car guys really are the professionals. They really know what they're doing. But when you go in there and okay, I'm gonna give away the secret now. When you go in there and you're gonna haggle, because it's haggling, man. You got to deal with it. Here's the deal. And like I know all all the car guys are gonna hate me, but this is the deal. Like if you have a trade, don't bring it in until the end. I'm sorry, car guys. I know you guys don't want to hear that. But I'm serving my audience. If you have a trade, don't bring it into the end, man. That's going to help you out a lot. Yep. So anyway, that's like a big Jenga's tip. Now all the car dealers hate me, but I'm still going to go buy cars from them. So
yeah.
Anyway,
and you'll bring up your trade at the end.
Take that to the bank. They're gonna hate you, and you tell them where you heard it. Okay. I heard this on Point Pizza. That's why I brought it in at the end.
No, I heard it from Chris from Point Pizza. All right, you guys. So, comment. We want to know, foot and mouth, your worst situation that you've had. Throw it in the comments. We would love to share anonymously the stories on here, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube if you guys are enjoying the show. Subscribe to YouTube. We're on Twitter. All the information is down below, I think, right here. But yeah, it's gonna be somewhere around here. So should we do some shout outs?
Yeah, go ahead. You can go first.
Okay, so first off, if you guys haven't noticed, we've got these Angry Bull shirts on today, and a huge shout out to Koen Murashige and the Murashige family that own Hilo Bay Company. Thank you for hooking it up with the shirts, and the food is outstanding. The Angry Bull truck is up on the mountain at the at PMC, and we'll be down hopefully soon for some events, but they have got some outstanding burgers and food on the truck, so get ready. Angry Bull is coming, but a huge mahalo to him for providing the shirts today. And my shout out is going to go to a few good friend of ours that got Best of East Hawaii, Justin from Backyard Monkey. Once again, I think it's like 3 or 4 times in a row. Best of East Hawaii. Yeah. I own a car sales. They're like 14 years in a row or something. I don't think they've ever lost Best of East Hawaii. So I own a car sales. Huge mahalo to you. And Chris Spiegel was voted best real estate agent or insurance agent.
Right.
Good friend of ours. So congratulations to everyone that won the Best of East Hawaii.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, and job well done.
Yeah, terrific. So when you go into Iona, make sure you that's the only dealership where you do bring the trade in early. and tell them about it early. No. Okay, so my shout out is gonna go out to I'm super stoked that sports season is back. UH football was on the docket last night, and I believe the Rainbow Wahine volleyball team they both won. So I think they both won.
No, the Wahine lost.
Oh, they lost. Okay, yeah.
Great,
they
but
lost.
they
lost in 5. Yeah, but they played tough. That's right. Okay. So anyway, shout out to UH Sports. Also, shout out to all the Pop Warner, football coaches and parents who are out there, because I see you guys busting you guys' butt, man. Dave Murray, big props to you, taking the kids down to go and clean the streets and stuff. Keep their environment clean down in Kyoka. So to all of the Pop Warner coaches who are giving of themselves and giving of their lives this football season, this shout out goes to you guys. Absolutely.
And on sports, inbigisland.com/football is the You Pick'em Iona Car Sales You Pick'em Challenge. There's over $5,000 of prizes this year. You guys get registered before the start of the season, and kudos to like Chris said, all the coaches. That's gonna do it for us on Poi and Pizza.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see you guys next time. Keep your pizza hot and your poi fresh. Aloha.
What do you mean eating poi and pizza? Who the hell would do that? Eat poi and pizza. Who does that? Idiots do that. You get diarrhea, you go eat poi and pizza.